fabulous place where if you're a HR manager, anything to do with HR or health and safety or a small business owner, this is definitely the site that you need to make your life easier. There are so many businesses or companies out there that provide HR and health and safety outsourcing solutions, and they charge you an absolute fortune to get hold of their information. So what we've done, we've teamed up with this company here called B2B Connections, who have got a partnership agreement with a company called Kudos Consulting, and they can bring you this whole interactive website for such a really low cost. It costs just £2.50 per week. So let me just give you a quick overview as to what's included. I'll try not to make it geeky, and we'll whiz through it as fast as we can. If you need any more information or want to ask these guys a message, just follow the link on the bottom of the page. Okay, so here we go. Let's have a quick whiz through and show you what it's all about. Okay, so what we've got here, we've got the home screen. Just quickly scroll down, gives you an idea on what's available to you. So what we're going to do, we're going to click on these tabs and we'll sort of drill down and show you what you can get your hands on. So let's click on HR. Okay, so click on HR or human resource and it brings up this whole new section. So if you're a member, you just click on the member login, enter in your details. You can sign up for a newsletter, newsroom, and you've got an online shop. The online shop is if you want any bespoke documentation. But what you've got access to here, guys, is over 1,000 editable documents, letters, templates, risk assessments, management guides, etc. So I'm just going to show you one or two of them to give you a flavour of what we have. So from an employment law or HR perspective, as you can see, you get everything from recruitment, induction, training, performance, employee rewards, grievance, mediation and disciplinary. Crucial, guys, that you get this correct. If you've got staff which are off on sick on regular occurrences, how to manage it, how to deal with, here we go, maternity, paternity and adoption. New big topic, making sure that when people leave the business, now I know this sounds strange, guys, but it's more important on how people leave the business than who joins the business, because if you get this wrong, you could end up in a tribunal. If you don't have your documentation all in order, you could end up facing constructive or unfair dismissal, even though that wasn't the case. So exit management is crucial, guys, and obviously communicating through to your employees. So let's just have a quick look at what's available. So obviously everybody needs contracts of employment, so let's click onto this tab here, and what it would do, it would open up a whole new menu, guys. Okay, so as you can see, everything from contract formation, so how to put together your contracts of employment, terms and conditions of employment, continuity, or even you need to make sure you have things in there with regards to breach of contract. Okay, so making sure that you don't fall foul of this. What we've got here are 40 documents for you to download. Some are in PDF form, some are just a nice simple Word document, and it's got everything from your written statement of employment particulars through to 0-hour contract clauses. And as you scroll down through, it might be something to do with job share, putting people on the garden leave, personal property, and these are all things which you can put into your statement of particulars. So let me just quickly show you what's included in just a standard section. So we'll just open this Word document. You can just very simply click on enable editing, and here we go, guys. So all you need to do is just very simply fill in the blanks, as you can see. So everything is in there, from the commencement of employment to the job title, place of work and pay, hours of work, and obviously this is where now you might want to pop in your 0-hour contract clause. Okay, so it's got everything that you need to put together a basic statement of main terms of employment, which is pretty cool. Just delete that one, we'll come back to that one in a second. So if you wanted to employ somebody on a 0-hour contract, obviously you need that clause to go into the written statement. Okay, so when I was opening up about ladders earlier, so 0 hours contract clause. Okay, and all you simply do, you just literally copy and paste this information into the statement that we just downloaded just a while back. So let's close that one down. Let's close this one down because we can come back to these in a second. So everything you need, guys, for contracts of employment. Let's get back to the HR library index, and I can kind of show you the sorts of things that you can now include into an employment handbook. Handbook is basically a place where you put all of your rules. Contracts of employment is obviously what you both agree to. So I will employ you as a carpenter for this many hours for this much pay, and in return I'll give you X amount of days holidays. So that's the kind of things that will go into your statement, but this is your rules, guys. Okay, so CCTV policy, okay, conduct whilst on company business policy, corporate hospitality, dress and appearance. So you don't want people, if you're working in an office, turning up in a pair of Hawaiian shorts and a pair of geeky sunglasses. That really wouldn't do. Imagine you employ a salesperson that's out and about on the road and they just turn up in a pair of jeans and t-shirt. It's not going to be a great image for your business. So these are the types of things that you can include within your organization. Equal opportunities, harassment, homeworking policy, no smoking policy. Okay, so even though obviously there's a smoking ban in offices, you could also include when they can have smoking breaks. But why should somebody have a smoking break when non-smokers don't have smoking breaks? Is it fair? Are you discriminating against the smokers for not allowing them to smoke, or the non-smokers for not giving them a break? Okay, so that's something that you can call the advice line team on. It's available for you 24 hours a day, so you can make sure you put together something that's fair for all, which is obviously crucial to making sure you have a happy workplace, and making sure there's no stress at work. Stress is the new hidden backpack. Try to prove it. Quite a difficult scenario. Okay, so let's go back to the HR tab again, and very simply you just literally scroll down and you click into whatever you want to click into. So if you want to look at grievance, how to deal with grievances, mediation, disciplinaries, etc., here's the information. Okay, and you just simply now just click into whatever you want to click into. Okay, if you need any specific advice, call the advice line team. That's what they're there for. So let's click on the actual disciplinary procedure, and it talks you through step by step what you need to do. Okay, which is pretty good. So let's get back to the index, and what I'll do now, I'll show you how you can sort of grab hold of letters and things on there. So let's click on disciplinary. Excuse me, frog in the throat. And it talks you through, and obviously you can read more about the disciplinary, right to be accompanied, etc. And now you've got over 53 more documents on how to deal with disciplinary grievance, mediation, or whatever it may be. So you can make sure that obviously you have every single document you need. So even through to how to handle a disciplinary, you've got the whole management guides, and anything that's in a PDF form are kind of like instructions how to do this, how to do that. But my advice would be pick up the phone, talk to one of the advisors. They're there 24 hours a day. If you want to put together a letter, or you want to invite somebody to disciplinary, just simply go into any of these Word documents on the way through. So if you need to suspend somebody for whatever reason, click onto the Word documents, let it upload, and there we go, suspension letter. It's already done for you. And then all you've now got to do is just simply fill in the blanks. If you're not happy filling in the blanks on your own, you got it, guys. Call the advice line. They can help you fill in the blanks. So it's all cool. Okay. So without going into sort of hundreds of individual forms and letters and documents and templates, as you can see, you've got access to hundreds and hundreds of individual letters, templates, management guides, how to do things. You've even got a newsroom, and what we do, we update this 2, 3, 4, 5 times a month. And we put them into our newsroom, so you can just go into any month of the year. So you might want to see, okay, what was new in June 2014. Click into June 2014, and there we go. Something about a lotto rollover, don't know why that was. Northern Ireland unemployment law. Holiday pay is revisited again by the European courts. So what we do, we try to keep it as topical as we possibly can. If I click into December last year, we'll click on there, Christmas employment law quiz. Do we just let contractors carry on with their jobs, etc.? What is common sense when it comes to health and safety? So as you can see, we try to keep things as topical as we can. Excuse me. Let's click into what we've got available this month. Suspending people from work. So all you simply do, just click on the link and it will give you a rundown. Okay, so what's going on? This is normally designed through from case studies, so what's happened in employment tribunal courts, what's been discussed in the courts with regards to the changes to legislation. And what we'll do, we'll keep you posted, we'll let you know what's going on, so that obviously what we can do, we can then make the changes before the legislation kicks in. Okay, so that's HR, guys. Let's have a quick look through the health and safety. So make sure you have your cardigan on and your geeky glasses. So what we've got here is everything you need to do. So getting started, audits and risk assessments, fire safety, first aid and RIDDOR. Most people don't even know what RIDDOR is, so you can drill down into that to see what's going on. Manual handling, working at heights, equipment and vehicles. Whatever you need, guys, it's pretty much in here. Okay, so you can look at getting started risk assessments. So just simply click into risk assessments and it opens up a whole new world of health and safety. So it explains the importance of why you should be carrying out risk assessments. Now, risk assessment isn't just a paper trail, just an audit trail. It's to keep you safe as the employer. It's to keep the employees safe, because if the employees don't have any slips, trips, falls or accidents, they're not off sick. If they're not off sick, they're in work, they're productive, it means more money. Okay, it means increased revenue. If you've got somebody that's off with a bad back, they've had a slip, trip, fall, accident, you're probably going to get a call from a no win no fee solicitor. The first thing they're going to ask you for is risk assessment. Did you risk assess it? If you say, well, we talked about it, sorry, that doesn't count. It needs to be written down, it needs to be signed and dated. So you've got risk assessment policies and templates for all of these sections in here. Okay, so even if you're taking on an apprentice, a young worker, somebody coming from work experience, etc., you simply go into the young workers section. It explains exactly what's required of you, and then you got a young workers policy and example risk assessment. And all you do is simply click on the Word document. Once again, it will open it up for you. And there we go, guys. The majority of the work has already been done for you. But it's your responsibility to read down through this. It's your responsibility to make sure that you fill in all the relevant boxes. And it's your responsibility to make sure at the bottom, it's been signed for. Okay. And obviously make sure to get your next review date in there. So if you're unsure about what you need to be putting in there, obviously we've got the health and safety advice line team waiting for your call 24 hours per day. So let's go back into the main health and safety menu. Scroll on down through. So if you need help with manual handling and lifting, everybody gets this wrong. There we go, guys. Everything is there for you, even down to more on manual handling and loading here. Okay, so click into that box and it opens up even more. So then you've got another 4 documents. So you've got a mobile work equipment policy, a manual handling policy, handling guide. You've even got checklists. And once again, it literally is a matter of just clicking into whichever section you want to click into. Open up the information. It will then guide you through and tell you exactly what it is you need to do. So whether it be, like, say, from fire safety or RIDDOR, etc., you've got everything there that you need. Okay, last topic I'm going to show you is legal. Running business is tricky enough as it is without maybe being sort of had over by somebody you're doing business with. So you've got everything to do with your legal and business checklists on the left hand side. So it'll just guide you through everything you need to know about company law, debt recovery, even down to your insurance, online trading, property, intellectual property. The list goes on and on and on. So obviously what you can do, you just simply click on read more, opens up another topic, and you have more details. There we go, Groupon, marvelous. Intellectual property, what are intellectual property rights? And just simply click on it and it will drop down again for you, and then you've got a load more documents, being Word, etc. So let's go back up into legal, and we'll click on the other side of the legal services. There we go. Okay, so then you got legal and business documents. Click on, for argument's sake, business documents, and this is what's available to you. Okay. So whether you want to look at an agency agreement, a copyright license, defective goods notice, privacy. Let's get rid of that one. And once again, now you've got a whole load more documents available to you. Okay, so that's pretty much all I'm going to go into, guys. The legal advice line, just very quickly, is only available Monday to Friday, 9 till 5. Health and safety, HR, that advice line is available 24 hours a day. Plus, obviously, you've always got access to this whole site 24 hours a day. So as long as you've got an internet connection, whether it be through your phone, your iPad, your tablet, whatever it might be, you could access all of this information. What B2B Connections have done, like I mentioned, they've teamed up with Kudos to bring you this fabulous service at a realistic cost. What you're looking at, you're just looking at £2.50 per week to get access to all of this information. If you think on how much a solicitor would charge, how much do they charge? £100, £200, £300, £400 an hour. Well, for it £2.50, that works out to be £130. You get access to unlimited employment law advice, unlimited health and safety advice, unlimited legal advice, and you get access to unlimited documentation. Whenever legislation is changed, this information is fully updated and refreshed. And by becoming a member, you're sent out a monthly newsletter as well to let you know of all the legislation changes. So please subscribe to our channel, follow the links below, and let's get you on board as soon as we can. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye now. Bye-bye.